nutrition is so confusing. And so oftentimes I will have people tell me, I don't know where to start. I don't really know what to do. I don't know how to feed my kids. These are all really common concerns that people have. They want to do the right thing. You want to do the right thing, but you just don't know where to start. And the problem with the confusion is that in the food industry, one day eggs are good for you and the next day they're bad. You should drink coffee, you shouldn't drink coffee. Nobody really knows where to go. So you get into this level of paralysis where you're not even able to make a decision and you don't know which way to go, and you toss your hands up and you say, well, what's the point? Because if I just start doing this, it's going to be bad for me tomorrow. Well, the point is you have to do something. And also on this channel, I'm doing a lot of videos on taking this deep dive into our food system and looking at the chemicals and all of the damaging ingredients that go into not even just ultra processed foods, but even conventionally grown meat, chicken, farm raised fish, our conventional cows, beef. I mean, there's so much adultery going into our food system that it is damaging us slowly. And I have said over and over, the poison is in the dose. And you can't just do a little bit each day and not think it's going to build up and cause damage in your body. I was actually having a conversation with a client of mine a while back, and she is struggling. She's had health issues most of her life, and she's had health issues most of her life. She's got a lot of digestive issues, and you can see it in her face, puffy eyes, her skin, could probably look a little bit better. It doesn't look as bright as it should. And she's struggling and she's trying to lose weight. She's very active. And yet she's upset because her husband, he can eat candy, go work out for 30 minutes and drop 20 pounds. Men just seem to have an easier time with the weight loss issue. So then she said to me, I just don't understand. She said, I lost 7 pounds. And she said, and I stepped on the scale today and I gained 2 back. I mean, she goes, I don't understand why. She said, I had chicken Alfredo for dinner the other night. And she said, and then I took it for lunch the next day. And that's all I did. And I was like, chicken Alfredo, really? I mean, like fat-laden, ultra-processed noodles. She couldn't have picked a worse choice. And the problem with that is, I asked her how old she was, and she told me, and I said, okay. I said, you've had that many years to have chicken Alfredo, and it's time to make a different choice. You cannot get to the place you want to go utilizing the same habits. It's just not going to get you well. And you cannot think that having chicken Alfredo is going to be okay when you're trying to make a major shift in your health. And I use chicken Alfredo as it's just an example, but how many of you are actually doing things that you think you can do? You're like, just a little bit of this each day or once a week. Well, no, when your health is really struggling, you have got to have the discipline and the consistency. And then maybe after you get healed, then at that point, you could have chicken Alfredo. Maybe that's your goal meal. But I promise you, by the time you get to your goal, you're not even going to want that, because you're going to know how poorly those kinds of ultra-processed foods make you feel. And there's no nutritional value in there. Maybe there's protein in the chicken, right? I mean, I don't know what nutritional value would be in chicken Alfredo other than the protein in the chicken. So think about that. The next time you're thinking about the confusion is this food going to serve me? So is it going to heal me or hurt me? Does it serve my health or does it damage my health? And that's a question you should ask yourself every time you either sit down in a restaurant or you're making a meal for your kids. Story of my life here. And I'm not going to start the video over. Or going to the grocery store, right? If you want to buy something at the grocery store, what are you buying? What is going into your cart? Is it going to help your family and heal you and give you good quality life, or is it going to harm you? Which direction is that food or food-like substance taking you? And if you get confused, and I'm going to go do a grocery trip tomorrow or over the weekend and just show you where you need to be shopping. And at this point, you can look at the chemicals, but that's going to confuse you further. And all I want you to do is eat more fresh fruits and vegetables. Let's just start there. Fresh fruits and vegetables and lean, high-quality proteins, as well as good, high-quality fats. And then we can start talking about the other things. We can do that deeper dive. But in order to truly get healthy, what I really need you to do is just go for more fruits and vegetables and better quality protein sources and stay away from the sauces, okay? I hope that was helpful. Once again, please subscribe, share this information, and I appreciate you being here. We'll see you on the next one.